Yeah, give me some Tulsa and Old Dominion here in the Myrtle Beach Bowl 7. Tulsa opens up as a favorite with a opening total of 51, and this is going to be December 20th, 2:30 Eastern Time. So, Ralph, kick us off here with Tulsa Old Dominion. What do you think we're going to get here from these two?
Well, I really like playing on 6-win teams that coming off a win, and we have two of them here. Tulsa off 3 straight wins to get to a bowl, and Old Dominion started off 1-6. What happens? They win their last 5 games, including having revenge wins in 4 straight games to finish the season. Why has Old Dominion done what they've done? Well, I'll tell you what, they had DJ Maxx, the UCF transfer quarterback, come and start the season. The offense was just miserable. 272 yards, 202 yards to Liberty, 282 yards to UTEP. They went back to the red freshman Hayden Wolf, who started a couple games last year but got beat out. What does he do? He turns the team around, doesn't make mistakes, and Old Dominion runs the table. But I can't get to the Old Dominion side just because of their stat profile, but I can't get to the Tulsa side. You look at Tulsa, yeah, they covered against Oklahoma State, they covered against Ohio State, they covered against SMU, but as a favorite, they go 3-5, lose outright to Cal Davis, lose outright to Navy, cover one of those games in overtime against Tulane, and then beat USF by 1. Their only true good win and cover was against the Temple team, which was completely dismantled at the end of the year. So I'm gonna give a lean here to Old Dominion just because I cannot bet Tulsa in this role as a favorite laying a touchdown.
All right, good stuff. Teddy, how about you? What do you think we're going to get here? Tulsa Old Dominion. A little defense or?
How'd you know? I was going to talk about the total in this one, and my lean here is towards the under. When we look at Old Dominion's season, yeah, they put up some decent offensive numbers late against some really bad. Florida International had nothing down the stretch. Charlotte had nothing down the stretch. Every time they faced a decent opponent, your Marshall games, your Middle Tennessee games, we're seeing low-scoring defensive scrums. This is not a big play offense. This is not a let's march the ball up and down the field offense. And the reason that Tulsa was able to cover all of those point spreads, you talked about the Ohio State game, the Oklahoma State game, et cetera, et cetera. The reason they were able to cover those numbers was the defense kept them in all of those contests. So I think both of these teams, defense is stronger than the offense, and games like that, even in bowl season, I'm looking to play under the total. I believe in the Hurricanes defense. I believe in the Monarchs defense. And that tells me this might be a lower scoring affair.
Love it. Love the correlation there. And Dave, what do you think about this Old Dominion Tulsa matchup here?
Well, as Ralph mentioned at the top, both teams are 6-6. And I think they're both excited to be here with a chance to end the season on a winning note and be a winning team for the season. And both teams come in hot in terms of exceeding expectations. Tulsa's covered 4 in a row. Old Dominion's covered 5 in a row. I think this is a really good matchup. I think both teams are going to be very interested in it. I made the number Tulsa 11. I thought the opening line was short on this game, but it's gotten closer to where it's supposed to be. Not going to be a play for me, but I think if you're looking for an entertaining game, this one might be one of them. I'm not sure I'm buying. I don't know. I think both teams want to establish the run, so I can kind of get to where Teddy is on the game. But I do have a feeling that you're going to see both coaches open the playbook in this game, and you might see some trick plays and that type of minor bowl where you get some big plays that result in scores. So I'm a little dubious about getting involved on the under in the game. For me, it's a no bet. But again, I do think it's a game that you'll be entertained by.
First bowl appearance for the Monarchs since 2016, and both teams got better as the season went on, too. So should be a very entertaining matchup here, guys.